Hi there. This is Rebecca Taylor Shaw, founder of the American Hypnosis and Coaching Academy, lead instructor for the American Hypnosis and Coaching Academy, and the founder of the Charleston Hypnosis Center. I am a 25-year veteran as a clinical hypnotherapist and coach. And today I'm going to talk to you about my sales conversation for my guaranteed stop smoking program. The first point of contact that you have with people as far as this stop smoking program is really, really important. First thing I want to say is that you need to believe that you can help people quit and that you can help them quit in a relatively short amount of time. And I think that is important. I will say recently I heard a fellow instructor, hypnotherapist who's been in the business for a long time, and he says he doesn't guarantee that people quit smoking. And the reason he doesn't guarantee it is because he believes that if he promises them that they will quit, then they'll be less motivated. I'm not even going to go into the psychology of that. I'm just going to tell you what works for me and what's been working for me for a very long time. And what I discovered was that people would hesitate to come back to get help if they were struggling after their first session, because they just didn't want to spend the extra money. And they're thinking, okay, I'm already struggling. I just spent, let's say $250. What if I spend this extra $250 and it doesn't work? Then I'm out even more money. So the first thing I'll do is ask the person, how much they're smoking every day, and then just, do like a little quick mental calculation, how much are you spending per month in cigarettes? And, most people, if they're smoking around a pack a day, they're spending, they could be spending $250 a month or more, depending on where they live and how much cigarettes cost. And so what I found is that after I started offering the guarantee, and I'll tell you about, specifically how I guarantee it, everybody quit smoking. And that is because when you offer that guarantee, they won't hesitate to come back if they're struggling. And so I tell them that. I tell my new people, potential clients, that exact thing, is that because they want to know the success rate, and I say it's 100% for anyone who comes back to get help. And part of that is just because I've been doing this work for so long. I tell them there is not one thing you're going to bring to me that I can't help you overcome. So it's my level of confidence that's really helping them to believe in the process and to believe that they can do this. And a lot of them don't believe that they can do it. I also tell them that it's more of the mental habit that they need to quit smoking. And then the last piece that I tell them is, so I charge anywhere from $750 to $1,000 for my stop smoking guarantee program. And the guarantee is that for 1 year up to 12 months after your very first session, you can come back for unlimited sessions. So if you're struggling at all, you just get back in here and I'm going to help you. And that really gives them peace of mind. It really does. And then this is the clincher, this is the secret sauce, is that I explain to them, hey, I'm a businesswoman. If you were going to be in here every week getting sessions, this would not make sense to me financially, monetarily. And this is true. I mean, I'm not making this up. This is not BS. This is not me giving a BS sales talk. That if people were needing my help weekly, 5, 6 sessions, financially, this wouldn't make sense to me because I charge right now, my rate is $300 for the initial, $250 for follow-up. So you can see that adds up pretty quickly. That if they, for me, it just wouldn't make financial sense to offer that flat fee. If this is what I tell them, it wouldn't make sense for me to offer that flat fee if you weren't quitting fairly quickly. And most of my clients quit between 1 and 3 sessions. All that is true. So I can say it with authenticity. I can say it with passion, and I can say it with excitement, because they get excited when they hear that. So then the other thing, I wanted to say in this video is that for you to calculate, how much you would charge. I know people live in different areas of the country, the world. People have their set number that they're comfortable with charging for a session. So if you're only charging $100 a session, you may not want to charge $1,000. When I started this out years ago and my prices were lower, I charged less for that one-time flat fee. I think I started out with charging like $500. So how I would calculate it for you is whatever your session rate is, multiply that times 3. And so if your normal rate is, let's say, $100, then you could charge them $300, or maybe even, I would say, $400. I think actually $400, because of the cost of cigarettes, and they're going to recoup that in 1 to 2 months. If you're only charging $100, honestly, I recommend you raise your rates. But that is how I would calculate it, is make your flat fee for the guaranteed stop smoking, come back as many sessions as you need. I would price that 3 to 4 times what your normal session rate is, if you have one. And then, again, typically most people quit with the way that I do my training and the type of scripts that I use in 1 to 3 sessions. So the first session is designed to be like the heavy hitter, you're not smoker, getting rid of cravings. And then the follow-up sessions really get fascinating, because if someone comes back, number one reason would be because they didn't listen to their recording for the full program, which I teach in my full course. And then it would be because something has happened that's just kind of thrown them off. Maybe they had something super stressful. Like I had a guy once who quit, and then he was back within a month because his wife filed for divorce, and he was very upset. I had a woman whose husband was diagnosed with cancer, and crazy enough, she went back to smoking because of the stress. So, sometimes people just get a little bit rebellious. So whatever it is, know this, that as a hypnotherapist, you are so equipped to help people with whatever those little pockets of resistance are. So one of 2 things is going to happen when they come to see you for that first session. They're going to quit somewhere within the prescribed time of listening, or they're going to come back and they're going to need a part B. And I tell people that as well. You're going to quit, or you're going to need a little more support. Either way, you are going to quit. In sales, that's called a double bind. Do you want to buy the car now, or do you want to buy it tomorrow? So either way, you're going to buy the car. So are you going to quit smoking today? Whether you quit smoking today or in the next few sessions, it is going to happen. And so I'll leave you with that. I hope this training on how to sell your stop smoking program and how to price it has been useful to you. If so, send me a comment, send me an email, and let me know. And if you have any other questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Have an awesome day, and go out there and help some people get healthy and have fun while you're doing it.